Hey YouTube, this is Alexander, and today I'll be giving you a tour of what I've got on my Pixel XL. Now I've already published my review, so if you're interested in checking that out, hit the link down below in the description, or you can click the card that appears in the upper right hand corner of your screen now. But without further ado, let's get into it. So the first thing you'll notice is this slim case. Now this is a case from Bare Motion that I've actually really been enjoying and using pretty much daily since the Pixel is just so slippery. It's got a nice sandstone texture on the back and fits like a glove without adding much bulk or weight to it. A case I'd highly recommend if you're looking for something light, slim, and good looking. However, unlocking the Pixel will bring us to the home screen, which houses my most frequently used apps. Aside from the Google Now page, I've only got one home screen and I am rocking the Pixel launcher, which I've grown very accustomed to. So here at the bottom, I've got Pocket Casts, which is my podcast app of choice. I've talked about this and many other apps here before, and they'll all be linked down below if you're interested. But anyway, Pocket Casts is a super clean podcasts app with a very nice implementation of material design with its animations, colors, and gestures. But it's not just a pretty face. Pocket Casts has a great selection of podcasts to choose from and a host of options to customize the experience to your liking, including auto download, notifications, auto delete, and a light and dark theme, among some others. It's my go-to for my nightly walks, and I couldn't recommend it enough. Next up, I've got Instagram and Snapchat, which you should follow me on if you aren't already, and then Relay, which is a sweet looking Reddit client. So here's another implementation of Google's material design. It's got a nice card UI option with a ton of swipe gestures. I tried the official Reddit app back when it came out, but these swipe gestures and overall look and feel just keep pulling me back to Relay. Easily collapsing comment threads is another one of my favorite features, as well as color-coded comments. It's also got a handful of settings, including data options, appearance, and the way links are handled. It's an awesome app for me, and it's definitely earned its way to my home screen. Next is the usual Google stuff like Play Store, Phone, Chrome, and Camera. But aside from those, I've also got Allo on my home screen. And yeah, I know it was practically DOA for many people, but I use it all the time and I really like it, and I'll probably keep using it until T-Mobile decides to flip the switch on RCS, and then I'll comfortably switch back over to Messenger. Now next is my go-to Twitter client of choice, Phoenix. Phoenix is a super clean and straightforward Twitter app. It's got a lot of customization options which range from color and theme to syncing and notifications and a few others. You can also choose which columns appear in the navigation panel. It's overall just a solid Twitter app, but it doesn't have that sleek material design feel like some of the other apps that I've mentioned, or even some of the other third-party Twitter clients out there, but I still use it for its simplicity and speed. Now swiping up to get to the apps in the app drawer, you may notice that there isn't much, and that's because I just don't use a lot of apps. First up though is Authenticator, which is a useful app from Google that'll generate two-factor codes so I can sign into my accounts without waiting for one to be texted to me. Then I've got a wallpaper app, which I download on pretty much every new device I get, named Backdrops. It's just an overall beautiful app with beautiful wallpapers. So we've got an explore page which features a wall of the day, and then we've also got a community tab for user uploaded walls, which is actually where I got the wallpaper that I'm using right now. And then lastly, there's also a favorites tab so you can easily find a wall that you've starred. There's also a navigation menu to check out other sections of the app, including the various categories, and a settings page to sync your favorites and control what you're notified of. It's a solid wallpaper app that I've come to really enjoy. Now looking down a bit further, there's the usual Google stuff, including Daydream for my Daydream headset, which I'll probably be taking a look at in an upcoming video, so make sure to subscribe to be notified when that drops. But anyway, scrolling down, you'll notice Lightroom, which is a super convenient app for having certain folders in my Lightroom catalog be synced to my Pixel, which I can then export to my Pixel if I want to. I use this mainly for getting my edited photos from my desktop to my phone, which I then throw into Visco to edit and then post to Instagram. Now I've also got Lyft for those times when I need a ride somewhere, and next up is Pokemon Go, which I know is basically dead at this point to mainstream consumers, and Niantic continues to make questionable moves, which is only helping to kill the game further, especially for more diehard users like myself, but I've still got it installed for those times when I want to open it up and play on my nightly walks, or when I have some downtime. Then there's Remote Desktop, which is a pretty useful app for those times when I need to control my computer when I'm away from it, like to check my upload time on a YouTube video, or just whatever else I may need to do when I'm away from my computer. It's from Google, so signing in is as simple as a single click, and setup is also pretty seamless. Now Rewards is another app from Google which allows you to earn free Google Play credit to buy movies and apps and games and all that good stuff by simply answering Google surveys, and SoundCloud is for music listening. Now next up is TikTok. TickTick, which is my to-do app, which is pretty full-featured for having a free option. You can sign in with your Google account so your tasks can sync between devices, and you have an option to create multiple task lists to easily separate something like class assignments like I did. It has some nice theme options as well as some reminder and security settings, and it's the app that I use practically every day for school and YouTube. It's just super useful. Uber is also here for rides, and so is Visco, which is where I edit my minimal photos for Instagram. However, that's it though. That's pretty much everything I've got on my Pixel XL, from the case I use down to the last app. Now, if you're interested in anything that I mentioned, I'll have links down below, so make sure to check that out. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.